crucial win for Manchester United against a side who have only one away defeat this season. So, where was the uplifting performance? Let's go to the whiteboard. In my analysis of the Southampton game, I highlighted how Fernandes, roaming around the field, and Pogba, taking up positions in the half spaces, was leaving United wide open in midfield on the transition. But against Brighton, we saw a greater organisation, or at least an attempt at it. Without the ball, United's midfield adopted a disciplined 4 across the field behind Ronaldo, with controlled spaces between them to cut off the passing angles into midfield. Alongside this, McTominay was sat in behind the 4, acting as a sweeper, and United's back 4 played for a high line to really squeeze the space between the lines, which made it more difficult for Brighton to play through us. Going to screenshots of the game, we can see United's midfield defensive formation, the controlled spaces between them, and how this is shadowing the passing angles into midfield from the centre-back position. In addition, we can see McTominay playing this sweeper role behind the 4. In this next screenshot, we can see how high United's defensive line is, and how this has squeezed the space between the lines. Alongside the greater organisation, we saw a greater work rate. With United's midfield defensive formation defending narrow, it left Brighton's fullbacks open. When Brighton filtered the ball down the flanks to get on the outside of United's midfield defensive formation, our wide men worked hard to get out and shut down progression down the flanks, which is something we didn't do against Southampton. Going to screenshots of the game, with Sancho defending narrow, Veltman is open on the right. Webster plays the ball out to Veltman, and we can see how Sancho has worked to get out to Veltman to shut the space down. Despite this defensive formation giving United better solidity than we have seen in recent games, the passive nature of this mid-defensive block with no pressing gave Bissouma the run of the space behind Ronaldo and in front of United's midfield, and he ran the game in the first half. In the second half, United's midfield pushed up the pitch to shut this space down and get close to Bissouma, and United started to get some turnovers in Brighton's defensive third. Going back to a screenshot from earlier, we can see that United's midfield are no more than 10 yards inside Brighton's half, and we can see the space Bissouma has between Ronaldo and United's midfield. Going to a screenshot early in the second half, we can see that United's midfield are 20 to 25 yards further forward to shut this space down and tie Bissouma up. And it was this aggressive approach that got the turnover for the goal. We can see the pressure McTominay and Fernandes put on Bissouma. They win the ball back, and Ronaldo scores for me United's goal of the season so far. The devil's verdict is, when I saw that Pogba and Rashford were dropped, I was confident we would win. Is Pogba a better player than Fred? Yes. Is Rashford a better player than Elanga? Based on history, yes. But what Fred and Elanga give you is work rate and tactical discipline. Until tracking runners and working back isn't done, it's not appreciated how important it is. Not doing this against Southampton is what cost us 3 points. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the game. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video.